Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Go Pikachu. It's been quite a bit of time since I've played Let's Go Pikachu. Actually, quite a bit of time. We battled a trainer here, we got some candies for Pikachu. And I've had a lot of time to think between episodes on whether or not I want to pursue using candy. Exactly what I was about to say. Whether I want to pursue using candy or not, just because of the fact that I'm gonna turn down the volume down a little bit. Just because of the fact that candies boost up your stats, and how do I put it? It boosts your stats whether you mean to boost it or not, and you don't need to level up. It doesn't affect anything else, and it's quite a bit different than what I'm used to. Like, you level up, and that's pretty much it. You don't need to do anything else. And I feel like if you don't need to level up to boost your stats, the candy's just going to skyrocket those stats instead. And I'd rather just level up normally. Maybe like after the Elite Four we'll boost up our stats that way for those master trainers or whatever. Depending if we're going that far or not. But I'm going to try keeping the candy usage on a down low, just because I feel like it's cheating. Yeah, more or less. Yeah, Super Potion! Now a lot of these trainers here are not going to be very hard. Did I catch a Drowsy? Now I'm thinking about it. I don't remember Drowsy's number. So all the ones that are like not transparent, we've caught those Pokemon before. Drowsy, Drowsy, Drowsy. I do not have a Drowsy. So next time I see a Drowsy, I'm gonna want it. Let's see, this guy here. Let's get Pikachu away from the front at the moment. Let's give Pidgeotto some love. And these two are just along for the ride. And Reno, I do want to keep leveling up for right now. What? Do I have to talk to you? Hey there. Aw. That's really sad. It's like when I first learned how to play chess. I would always play against my dad, and I didn't have anyone else to really play with at the time. And I would never win. I mean, he was teaching me how to play chess, and I started playing with some friends, and then Yahoo was really popular at the time, and I would play against like people online just to realize I had a lot more I still needed to learn. And as a kid, I was very competitive to the point where I'd get angry upon losing. I'd call myself back in the day a sore loser. I'd get angry for losing anything. Chess, Smash Brothers, soccer, you name it. I just had a hard time. You would confuse me. Thank you, Vulpix. Gonna have to make this difficult, eh? Alright, let's give Ninorino some love then. I like how they showed like the stats though. Although back in the day you used to have to like grind to get the EVs you wanted for your Pokemon, and I can go into a lot of detail about the EVs and the IVs, but to put it simply, and you can always look into this up for more information later, it's basically where your stats are going to be going. If you want a Pokemon with high stats, you'd have to either keep catching Pokemon to get one with high stats, or you'd have to like breed one. And either way, it was a pain. Why do you keep confusing me? Oh my goodness. This is becoming quite an issue. I didn't think Vulpix was going to be this tough to take down. Maybe I should have just used Pikachu right off the bat, because I do value your guys' time. Well, finally, thank you for getting knocked out. It's terrible as that to say, I guess. Sweet. I'm totally okay with leveling up. But yeah, in this game you can max out every stat with any Pokemon you capture. Even though the Pokemon that are handed to you later have higher stats right off the bat than the ones you catch in the wild. But you can literally increase those stats like crazy. Now that guy, I'm guessing, is going to have like electric type Pokemon. At least I'd guess so. So let's switch to someone who can handle the electric types. Which, yes, Pikachu's good for that. Ivysaur's okay with that. Ninorino, not so great at the moment for that. And definitely not those two. And I can always switch if I'm wrong. Hey there! I was gonna say, do I have to talk to everyone? I would like to assume so. I'm not taking a portable heater and plugging it into a power strip. That would be a terrible thing to do. You want that directly in the outlet at all times. No power strips for those ever. Maybe, I mean, TV shows could be over-exaggerating, which a lot do, but as far as the accuracy of that goes, I would like to believe that's a good idea not to do so. Yeah, I wish I could throw them up above the world. Oh, great. I didn't realize you were Guile from Street Fighter using Sonic Boom! It's like it's really a copyrighted term, I suppose. I mean, both games had about the same time. Dang, doing good so far. Don't know why you want to use Thunder Shock on Pikachu, though. You have a hard time paralyzing me, and also doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Yes, I'm going to keep spamming Seismic Toss. It's a great way to get rid of Electric-type Pokemon, although it used to be a lot more effective in the yellow version compared to this one. There's a lot more modern things in this one, even though they still stuck true to the roots, right? They don't want to leave the formula too drastically. Let's give Pikachu a potion real fast. Yes, medicine. I guess he's warranted himself a super potion. She's warranted herself a super potion. I mean, yeah, I think the menu navigation's a little long, only because they stuck to the original so closely, and that we're using a controller with very limited controls. You have 2 buttons and a motion control, which is not the most accurate when it comes to catching Pokemon. I've seen a few reviews on this game, and I can't really say it's spoilers. I've played the first generation game through multiple times, whether it was the remakes or the original. And I do have to say that, yeah, I agree with the motion controls. It's very difficult to capture Pokemon with your little motion Pokeball accessory, as satisfying as it is to use it. I do agree that the best way is just to play this on the gamepad and you just kind of point and shoot and it shoots the Pokeball for you. It's also a very engaging way of doing so. But at the same time, I'm not looking at playing all of this, like from beginning to end, capturing every Pokemon, because then I have to go all the way for those Pokemon Go ones, and, well, I'm not going to do that. And I'm also not going to be battling every Master Trainer out there. Not saying that's not going to happen, but I'm not promising you guys something I don't think I can do, or I'm not going to be able to keep my word on. So, yeah. Hope you guys aren't too upset about that. But I do plan on beating the game and doing a bunch of the extra stuff, just not 100% of everything. I am not, I don't have the need to have the completionist in me complete it 100%. And this is a game I would do that for. Would I record it? I don't know, maybe. Okay, he's about gone. Let's finish him with a Thunderbolt. Won't be that effective, but he has so little health anyways, and it's a quicker animation on top of it. So, it'll work out in our favor just fine. Also, another note, you could do the SS and first if you like. There's no particular order on how you do this. You can go in any order you wish. Yes, and they're all the Pokemon they are. I mean, kids these days, I would hope would be a lot smarter because of technology. And speaking of karate, actually I wasn't talking about karate, but let's talk to this guy. I'm glad you're happy, Ivysaur. I really am. I plan to continue using you. But yeah, as far as like kids go, I feel like technology is like a benefit and a negative at the same time. It's a benefit because you have so much technology at the point of your hands, and I've seen a lot of kids and teens and young adults use this technology wisely, and I'm very happy that they do. He has a really strong Diglett, real quick, level 26, jeez. That's okay though, we got Ivysaur. A lot better than Pikachu, trust me on this one. And I also seen kids where they're so dependent on technology, it's like they're a lost deer in headlights when they don't like have it on them at all times. And I'm not, wow, one hit. I'm not sure, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing. I don't have kids of my own. But to me, I see it more as a negative because it becomes so dependent on the technology that they're not able to part themselves away from it. like go up in the woods for a couple days without anything. Right? My wife and I love going on the vacations where we're up here in the woods and all we have is like the lodge and which is basically like your hotel stay. Oh, hi, Mr. Mime. You came out of nowhere. And the only thing we have on us is our phones. We don't have anything else. Why? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm not really good at the capturing system in this game. Come on. Are you done, Mr. Mime? And we're going to be buying a lot of Pokeballs like crazy. Please get it on the first try. Oh, sweet. Makes my day. I don't think I've had a Mr. Mime. If I do, oh well. If I don't, sweet. I still got used to us leveling up through catching Pokemon, which I have a feeling that that's going to be the only way to max out a lot of Pokemon to level 100 later on. Okay, I didn't have Mr. Mime. I forget that he's a fairy type in this one. I mean, in generation like 6 and above. He used to just be psychic only. Now they've added the fairy types. I mean, which is fine. I mean, I really don't have a complaint. I think she's gonna have a grass type and probably like a Jigglypuff or something. So you can always kind of guess which kind of Pokemon they're gonna have just by looking at the trainer. Like, what kind of Pokemon do you think they'd have? Secret item here, by the way. Don't forget it. It will be a huge benefit to you. Hey there! How are you doing today? Okay. I'm glad you raised them and they're ready to battle. If not, I will be highly concerned. Tomo. Definitely a Japanese name. Ah, I knew she was going to have a Jigglypuff. See? I guessed it. Or a Clefairy of some kind. But I was thinking Oddish right off the bat. No reason why Pikachu can't handle herself against her Jigglypuff. Probably just stick with Gust. I mean, we got a 4-level advantage, so we'll do a little more damage than normal if she was our same level. Of course, we have to be put to sleep, though. At least we're not fighting the Generation 1, which I have shown, or I'm about to show it, in my Pokemon Yellow playthrough, where... Because I have one more episode I still need to upload for that. Part 25, I just haven't got around to it yet. Where you could be poisoned and wrapped, or put asleep and wrapped, and either way you're getting like that. You can't get out of it for a while until that move is done being used 3 to 5 times consecutively. And once you're finally done through that, then you can get one move in, then it just rinse and repeat, and it's not ever going to do a whole lot of damage, it's just obnoxious. And I'm so glad they fixed it with like Generation 2 and beyond. Because that was one of the things I hated in the original, but it's also their first ones, so I can't really be too upset about it. Yeah, let's go with Ivysaur for this next one. If I do feel like battles start to get too hard, I might consider using more candies that come along the way. But it would be the candy for the Pokemon that I have, not like individuals. Otherwise, it would take you a lot longer to max out any stats you really wanted to. You know what? I'm going to put you to sleep. Damn it. I wanted to put you to sleep, but that just didn't happen. Double kick. Thanks! I want to be kicked in the face. At least my Pokemon get kicked in the face. That's always lovely. Vine Whip's not that great. I thought it was going to be more effective because Nidorino and Nidorino are like ground poison types, aren't they? The ground part would make them more effective, but I guess the poison type does not. Let's give her a poison powder if possible. No, doesn't affect. Obviously not. Worth a try though. I mean, I don't know everything. I never admit to knowing everything about Pokemon. Trust me, there are plenty of people on YouTube who do know everything about Pokemon. I am not even kidding you. So, Thunderbolt with Pikachu should work. Whereas, so it worked with Nidorino. Alright, give me that juicy double kick. Right in the face. Thanks. Now, you can have fun with... You know, I haven't used Zippy Zap in a while. I think Zippy Zap's stronger than Thunderbolt, just slightly. Oh, man. That's just so abusive, like... I can't really say it's overpowered because I haven't used it enough yet to really find out, but it's definitely powerful. Thank you and goodbye. Okay, well, goodbye to you too. Thanks. I prefer Great Balls, by the way. Ah, no, I don't want a Rattata. I mean, I'm not trying to capture shinies either, so you can keep capturing the same Pokemon to, like, get shinies and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. Ah, I keep passing it. No, not what I wanted to do. There's an item here. There we go. Oh, speaking of Great Balls, there's 5 more. I'm glad they give you many Pokeballs at a time, which is nice. Sailor. Let's switch to Ivysaur in the front. It's a little time consuming to go through the menu, but it's not all too bad. I just want to battle all the trainers here before I tackle the SS Anne, which we'll probably save for next time and make this a short episode. Hope you guys don't mind. Short episodes aren't too bad, right? I knew he was going to Slowpoke, or a Shelter, or Goldeen of some kind. Just by his attire. He's a really buff sailor. Sailors usually have a good amount of muscle, huh? I mean, I've never been like on a boat that had sailors and stuff. I mean, I've been on an old warship and an old cruise line. That was in Los Angeles, one in San Pedro, the other in Long Beach. And both are great. I love being on them completely. I've also filmed my experiences doing so in our vacation and personal video folder on YouTube, in case you ever want to check that out. But I've never actually been on one that's moving and has sailors on it and stuff like that. Oh yes, I do want a Drowsy. But I also want the item. I'm very needy. I don't have a Drowsy yet, so I might as well capture said Drowsy. Maybe I could just capture you without, like using a berry. That'd be great. Please? Please? Ah, of course not. Come on, baby. Get inside the Great Ball. Oh man, it's gonna be hard capturing legendaries like this, when I think about it. Because I have to save the Master Ball for Mewtwo. Come on. There we go. I mean, do I have to get an excellent throw every time for the capture rate to go higher? Thank you! 3rd time's the charm. I only want to capture every Pokemon at least once. It doesn't have to be multiple times. Have really no need or desire to do so. But unless it's like a Pokemon I really want or something, and I want to get like a certain nature for that Pokemon, that'd be another story. I think I battled everyone here. Oh, except you. Hi there. You're the last trainer. So we have a guy who lost every time, and we have a guy who's never lost a match. Cool. Now I think about it, we haven't been through the Diglett Cave either. We haven't gone through the Diglett Cave to my knowledge. I think I was specifically saving that for another time. Do I want to do that this time around? Maybe I'll have to go back and rewatch my old episode to see if we went through the Diglett Cave or not. Because it's been at least a couple months since I've recorded Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. It's been a while. And because it's been a while, I don't remember exactly everything I did the episode prior. So sometimes it's nice to go back and rewatch just to be on the safe side. Good job, Ivysaur. Man, just didn't stand a chance. Oh yeah, we do have an EXP share. That's right. Eh, we're gonna keep battling. Machop. Hi, Machop. Do I want to poison you or anything? Probably just go straight for the damage, to be honest. Yeah, I didn't do as much as I was hoping. Please don't knock me out. Oh, thank goodness it's not very effective. Because I can think about a little over a third of its health with Fine Whip. Because Machops are fighting type Pokemon. You can use almost any Pokemon against them that will be effective, especially with Generation 1's lineup. Pidgeotto's a decent choice, not the best choice. Pikachu would also be a really good choice, but keep in mind he's more effective against Pikachu. So you have to want to hit him hard, like really hard. Wow, I'm glad you can experience loss for the first time, Mr. Sailor. It's always hard the first time, but you're in good spirits, so that makes me happy. So I think we'll end today's episode here. In between episodes, I'm going to be healing everybody up, because we need it. And if we haven't gone through Diglett Cave, we are going to do so very quickly, then hit the SS Anne. Next time on Let's Go Pikachu. That being said, have a great day, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. It does help out a lot. And as always, take care.